I've been asked not to drop any bombs over the course of this month, which is a promise I hoped to keep, except today I have a bomb to drop. It's a very small one. I can juggle, not too well, but I can keep 3 balls in the air at the same time for a little while. It's funny, you know, I have these 3 hacky sacks in my room, and even though I'm not too good at it, I juggle a lot just because it's something to do with my hands. And I know for some people, juggling is a thing that they practice really hard at and get good at and can do tricks with. But getting good at juggling has never really been an ambition for me. In fact, the things that I've really wanted to get really good at are things I haven't done in a few months. Writing poetry and playing the violin. And I think the reason I don't write poetry or play the violin as often is I have really high standards for both of those things. I'm a good enough musician and a careful enough reader to know what kinds of poems or music I want to create, but I'm not good enough at the violin or at writing to actually realize the things in my head. Ira Glass has a great quote about why people quit creative things. They get into it because their taste is killer. They know exactly what's good and what's not in whatever medium they want to create, but they quit because there's a gap between their killer taste and the mediocre products they make as a beginner. Over the summer, I'm going to try to get into writing and violin playing again, and I'll try to figure out strategies for avoiding that sort of creative burnout. For me, one of the best strategies is to join a group of people who are doing the same thing as you. Whenever I've been in a group of poets or musicians that I've respected, everyone has been so nice and so supportive. So my goal in the next few months is to find a violin teacher I really jibe with, and to show my poetry to more people. Maybe even to join a writing group if I can find one. And if I ever feel like I'm being too hard on myself and need something a little bit more relaxing, there's always juggling. By the way, I've decided on a name for this project. I'm calling it How About June, because I'd like to look back on this month and say, how about June? In a positive way, or at least in a way that implies interesting things happened. Anyway, see y'all soon.